Yo, guess what I have for you guys today? Yes, if you already know by the title, but yo, I have for you guys a first impression on the new super hyped L'Oreal foundation. Yes, you know I got you, of course. I'm so excited right now. This has been sold out everywhere online. Apparently it's really hard to find. I'm gonna be talking about get excited, guys. Get excited. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing a first impression on this foundation and also the new Wet n Wild blushes. I have this one is the apricot in the middle, and I thought this was really pretty. Hopefully it shows up on my skin, but yeah, I'm actually really excited to try this too. So I will be trying both of these for the first time, and I'll let you guys know my opinions on both. But back to this, so I have here the new addition to the L'Oreal Infallible Pro family. So I actually did a versus on the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation versus the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation, and that one got a lot of views and a lot of really great positive feedback that just really meant so much to me. So thank you for all of that. Those of you who watched the video, I'll leave it linked down below if you want to see it. And I'm definitely going to be doing more verses. So if you guys are new to my channel and you have not subscribed, girl, you want to subscribe, okay? Because we have so much fun here, and plus there's not a lot of women of color. Well, there are on YouTube. What am I talking about? But the more brown, the better, right? Like the more variety, the better. So yeah, just go ahead and subscribe, support a sister. I decided to, only natural since I already reviewed this, to review the new sister cousin addition to the family, the Pro Glow foundation. And this is almost like the preteen that hit puberty and is like glowing, and this is the more like mature sister or something like that, right? No? Okay. Anyways, so I have here, the majority of us already have the Pro Matte because this is holy grail status for a lot of us, not only here on YouTube but everyone in general. We all, like, you could agree, right, that we all really love this foundation. That's why this one is so hyped and impossible to find, because this one is so great that we know that this one is going to be just as great, or hopefully even better, because it has like a glow to it. Before I continue on and get started talking about the foundation, I'm going to start off by telling you guys what you probably want to know more than anything. The main thing you guys and most likely want to know is, girl, where the hell did you get it? Where the hell did you find that shit? Am I right? Okay, so I actually found it in stores. I found it at my Walmart. I feel like I found this foundation, like it was right under my nose or something, because I have a Walmart right across the street from me. I know, how convenient is that? I literally did a beauty emergency across the street and went, and I hoped, I had no expectations, like really. I was so excited for this foundation. I went with no expectations because I couldn't handle the letdown. But so I went with no expectations, but I did go straight to the L'Oreal section and I found it there. And also, don't look for the displays, I found it already in line. Also, I checked Target and Bed Bath & Beyond online and they didn't have it. The product didn't even show up on the search. So the way I see it, if they don't have it online, that they most likely don't have it in store. So with this foundation, I have the shade 210 Classic Tan. So these two actually have the same name, but they're different numbers. This is 109 Classic Tan and this is 210 Classic Tan. Yeah, just because you wore a certain number in the matte line, it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be equivalent in the Pro Glow. So that's something to keep in mind. Also with the Pro Glow, there are 12 shades, and I believe the Pro Matte also has 12 shades. For women of color, there's only 3 shades. Why is that? Why is that, L'Oreal? With the Pro Glow, there's literally only 3. 210, 211, and 212. 208 is light. If I would have ordered it online, I would have thought I would be more towards 2.8. I would have never thought I would be 2.10. But it's actually like a light skin color. I've seen a swatch and I would have never thought it's so fair. 211 is really red. Like you can see, it's a lot darker and it has like some serious red undertones. And then 210 is like your best bet if you have yellow undertones. At 2016 that we're in, that should not be happening. Especially knowing how popular the Pro Matte is, they should have came with a fuller line. Anyways, so I'm going to show you guys a swatch of all three of these foundations that I have, just so you guys can see the difference in the three shades. The reason why I purchased this foundation, not only because I know that a lot of you are, you know, really excited about the foundation, not only that, but guys, sadly, really unfortunate, from what I saw from videos, it's the most beautiful finish foundation I have ever seen. That is huge, really big thing to say. So I really hate that it's L'Oreal, but I'm really excited to see how this wears, because man, it looks so beautiful. And especially this last girl I saw, girl, I'm gonna leave her link down below, also women of color, but she looked like, it looked like a photo shoot, and like the whole video was filtered. It was insane. So I'm super excited to see how this is gonna look. Let's talk about some quick deets on this foundation. This is a 24-hour wear. It has the blue packaging, the blue lettering versus the red. I personally really love this packaging because blue is my favorite color. Pro Glow, it has that shine finish versus the matte that has a matte finish, which is really genius. L'Oreal, good job on that. It does have sunscreen. It has SPF 15. Before I would have steered clear from SPF, but really just learning more about how important it is and how like harsh the rays are and things like that, the more, you know, something is better than nothing. It has here, it says it has a radiant finish, which we know the word radiant and radiance is like the word of the year. I feel like that's what we're looking for, that's what we want, that's the word that makes our knees shake. Am I right? Like, it's that when we hear radiance, we just like, yes, you don't have to say nothing else, just say radiance and that's it. Sold. Normal to dry skin, hydrating. So this is really weird for me. I always look for a matte finish, but I find that matte finishes really emphasize my pores, make me look older, and just really dry and stuff. I don't know, I get dry, but I also get really oily. It's really weird. But I feel like now with makeup, everything is like changing and evolving and just getting better. And we don't want a matte finish anymore like how we used to. Now we want that radiant, healthy, glowy skin. I feel like L'Oreal may have did it with it this year. We'll see, we shall see. I'm going to be using my Skindinavia primer spray, and this is with oil control. So I'm just going to be using the Professional. Here we go. Let's remove the seal together, shall we? Let's pop the cherry together. No, like that. Okay, okay. Not bad. It is runny, so it is a lot different with that as far as the Pro Matte goes, because the Pro Matte is thicker and it just stays there. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not too dark. It's a better mix in the middle than the Pro Matte. So it seems to be a little darker than my skin. Or no. Yeah, I'm gonna need that under eye highlight though. I feel like I've been out under the sun all day, like I went to the beach or something. Okay, so the coverage is beautiful. I mean the coverage, the finish. The finish is beautiful. I'm seeing it from my mirror with a little bit of distance, and it looks really beautiful. It's so beautiful. The only thing is I feel like I had like an orange tan, an orange spray tan or something. This is the perfect finish. It's so pretty. It looks matte to me. It doesn't emphasize my pores at all. Only thing is the shade. Like, as far as coverage goes, I can still see my spots, but I can't apply any more. I have like a pimple coming out of here. Where is it? Here, without touching it. Right above it. I believe I already had that. But I can see like it's like really dark around this area. It's not something that I can continue building. Yeah, so you can see the difference with my neck. Like, would have to yet again mix this foundation with a little bit lighter foundation. I'm curious though how it would look mixing the Pro Matte and the Pro Glow foundation. Like, that should be really interesting to try, mixing these two. Let's move on to the blush. I'm really excited to try this. Let's break the seal. This too. We're popping lots of cherries today. And so this is the new Wet n Wild Color Icon, and it comes in this packaging. I love the Wet n Wild blushes, so I'm curious to see. Look how pretty that is. Ooh, girl, this is like a Farrah Decay. This is my girl, Farrah Decay type of color. Okay, let's swatch this baby. Okay, not bad, really pretty. You can't really see, it kind of just blends in with my finger, my skin. But I'll show you guys a close-up. Duh. Okay, let's just, ooh, it almost looks like a highlighter or something on me. I feel like I can't see it. I mean, I can kind of see it's really subtle. I don't want it too subtle. And this was on a display, by the way. This wasn't in line. So if you're looking for these blushes, I found it on an end cap. Actually, it was kind of hiding. Okay, let's jump into my salvation, my savior. So here's a quick close-up of the foundation and the blush, actually. Okay, so this is how the foundation looks with flash photography. This foundation looks so beautiful in video. Flash photography, it's just amazing. I'm just imagining, like, if you're a model, if you do photo shoots, this is it. Girl, this is it. You don't need no high-end foundation. All you need is $10.99. By the way, I forgot to mention the price. And at Ulta is $12.99. And you're ready to go and do a photo shoot. Anyway, so it's now 12:51. When I first applied the foundation, it was probably like around 12:30. Hey guys, so I'm back. I feel a hot ass mess. Honestly, I feel like I look like a mess. 5:55 p.m. so 6 o'clock pretty much. So I've had the foundation on for 5 hours. By the way, I didn't blot or do anything. The only thing that I did was reapply my lipstick. So you can see I'm really shiny, and this is my oils and my sweat and everything, because I was sweating. It's really hot. I didn't think it was gonna be, because like the weather was really bad earlier today, but then it got like really hot, and then my car holds up a lot of heat. It was just like I was sweating, and I wasn't even out for long. But my biggest problem that I noticed right away, and I was like, oh no, my pores are really emphasized. You can see it, and then it just got worse. I don't think it's the foundation's fault. I thought it was at first, and I thought it was weird because when I first applied the foundation, it wasn't noticeable at all. I didn't see it. It was kind of blurred actually, and I think it's the blush. I'm really oily, but I feel like if I blot my face, it will be okay. It'll be fine. My face, my foundation, it looks great. It still looks really good. Everything is covered. The pimple that I had here is more formed. I mean, and after blotting, overall the foundation still looks really good. So if you keep up with it and just blot after 2 hours or 2 or 3 hours, I don't think it would be that bad. like I can continue, I could still go back out and just go do other stuff, and the foundation still looks great, even on camera, especially on camera. I'm gonna leave you again. I'll check back again at the end of the night, give it a nice maybe 9 hours or so. It is 10:33 p.m. so it's been 4 hours since my last follow-up, and a total of what, like nine and a half hours. I blotted only once in the whole 4 hours since my last follow-up. It's really just this center part. It's just really on my cheeks, and that's where I feel it the most. Like I feel the oils, and it makes the foundation feel heavy because the oil is just sitting on here and just like building up on my cheeks. So that's the only thing that really annoys me about this foundation, is that I just feel it here on my cheeks all day. This blush is more of a highlighter. It just has that sheen of a highlighter, and it just, like, imagine if you were to put highlighter on your pores, it would just emphasize it, and that's exactly what it did. I do really like it. I'm just gonna make sure to keep it over here on the apples of my cheek and not as a blush, but it is so pretty. On to my thoughts on the foundation. If you have oily skin, you're definitely gonna have to work with it. I feel like if I want to rock this foundation, I'm definitely gonna need a mattifying primer. So let me know again any mattifying primers that you guys love, that you guys recommend. I was thinking about trying out the Murad mattifying lotion or something, I think it's called. I heard that that one makes your skin really, like, that one makes you really, really matte. So I'm really curious to try that one out with this foundation. If you have normal to dry skin, you already know to try it, but if you have oily skin and you're not so sure, I am gonna tell you that I do get really shiny really quick, and you are gonna have to blot a lot. Also, I feel like this did oxidize. I'm actually curious to try mixing both of these together to kind of make it work. If you have oily skin, I mean, why not try mixing both of them? Because maybe the matte and the thickness in this foundation will help to control the oiliness, and that way you get a little bit more coverage and more lasting power, because we know this lasts all day. When I do try it out, I'll leave an update in the description box. Okay guys, so that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions on both of these products. Let me know your thoughts on the foundation. If you have tried it, let me know. If you guys want to try it, any questions that you have, let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks guys, bye.